Okay, good part of the day, my dear digital friends. And Deeter is here. And those of you who still do not know me and are not familiar with my work, let me introduce myself. I am a passionate pioneer of a brand new profession called Etalon Speech Education, where the word Etalon stands for standard. And today I came out hoping to see you. Hi, Gaga 022013. Thank you very much for stopping by. Let me wave to you. And I'm doing multi-streaming today. Thank you for your wave, Gaga. So multi-streaming is on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. So Gaga just requested to be in my video. I think you just made a mistake. If not, I will let you be in. Okay, let me view request. Okay, and cancel it, I guess. Okay, and let's see. Okay, go with Gaga live. Waiting for Gaga 022013. Okay, looks like you made a mistake, Gaga. Okay, let's continue. So once again, I am multi-streaming today, and the topic for today's our conversation is very simple: how to stop stuttering. I decided to keep it very, very simple. And while I'm waiting people to come and join me, I've decided to simply talk about the new video, a new compilation of the results of my 100% successful work with those who used to stutter. So yes, I am here to show you the video that I just created. And you see it, I'm going to share it here, okay, for those who watch me on Instagram, because this video is uploaded still only to YouTube. And let me make it a little bigger, even bigger, like this, okay? And I am going to let you see this video, and after we watch this video, I'm going to be stopping and discussing this video from times to times, okay? So let's begin. Let me know if you can hear it well, or maybe it's too noisy. I don't know. I'm doing it first time. Let's begin. So let me again tell you that this is what we're going to talk about. This is the results several people who have been through my educational course, study course, for 3 days. And what you see now is the person who came to me and he could not say even one word. This is how he spoke. And this is what I recorded, how he spoke on day 1.
All other national story holds tremendous lessons. I did the proper adjustments.
So as you see, now it says day 3. So can you believe just 2 days ago, because this is always the beginning of my class on day number 3. So here it is. Check out how this young and bright man speaks in only 2 days of his training.
After that, I started seeing that speaking was not as hard as it used to be. After taking the course, I understood everything. It makes sense. I'm applying it, it's working. And I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Now you see a person, let's talk a little bit about this. So I want to explain what you just saw. You saw one of our students, one of the students who used to stutter for many, many years, not just, a little bit, but a lot. The stuttering was really, really severe. And as you see, he came to us. He just had a very, very intensive, of course, study course for 3 days. And the results that's what we do. That's what happens to each and every student who comes to us and learns from us. Okay? Now you're going to see the next student. She has taken the course together with her parents. And this is a little girl from Australia. Oh, no, this one is from Hong Kong. And she spent years and years in speech therapy, okay? I want you to listen to the way she spoke. Unfortunately, her mother asked me to cover the girl's face, and I did because confidentiality is like 100% guaranteed with us. Okay, we want to be confidential because most of our students simply do not want to be known as the ones who used to stutter. So let's go. Now the little girl, 12-year-old girl from Hong Kong, she also came to me like this.
So my problem is that I stutter a lot. After this course, I no longer stutter, and I can speak clearly and fluently. I would like to say thank you to Meta and Ramon. I used to beg for the teacher not to pick on me just because I would stutter, but now I'm raising my hand as soon as they even ask a question, and I am begging for them to pick on me. That is how much this course has changed my life.
Okay, let's discuss what you just saw. Fortunately, I don't have live audience today. Okay, we'll talk about it. So let's talk about what you just saw when you saw a 12-year-old girl spoke with mistakes like all over her words. She could not say words without repetitions, without stumbling. She really, really was in a bad shape. Her stuttering was in a very severe form. And then 3 days later, this girl simply understood what normal speech is and how she's supposed to move her speech instrument, use her speech instrument, and her speech immediately became normal. You saw it. Okay. Hi, Thamsankwa Kenzangidi. Sorry, I don't know how to read your name, but someone on Facebook just wrote to me. Of course, I can help you, no problem. No problem. Okay, days out. Thank you for joining. Okay, so let me explain to you what we're doing today. I am demonstrating the new video compilation I just uploaded to YouTube. And days out, if you are still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I strongly recommend you do. So, Thamsankwa, let me explain to you that yes, I can help you just the way I helped all of these people. And I'm going to invite you to stay with me and watch together with me, with my comments, the video I just created. I put just the best kind of highlights of the results of my students within the last 2 years, 2019, 2020. Of course, most of them were in 2019 because 2020 was really tough, not just for you guys because of this COVID, but for our company as well. I'm with you, ma'am. Good. Thank you for staying with me. So then let's continue. I'm going to show you the next video And this time, I want you to pay attention to the whole demeanor of this person. I just love this gentleman, young and bright guy from, I believe he was from Canada. I'm already forgetting, okay, where my students are from. But check the way he spoke when he came to me, when he was all like cramped, like afraid of himself, afraid of speaking, not sure in himself, hating himself, and stuff like this. He was in a really, really bad shape when he came to me. And watch how he behaves, how he rushes to say something as quick as possible and not even possible, because he doesn't want to speak. He doesn't want to even hear his own voice. Okay, ready? Let's go and check it out. Okay, let me go there. Okay, my YouTube, and I'm gonna turn it on. Day number 1.
I get like sometimes I almost went home and I got like emotional and kind of like I was crying. Like,
So he said, I'm always crying, I'm emotional, I cannot speak. This is what he just said. Okay, day number 3, listen to every word he has said. Listen, guys.
you have helped me a lot with not just my study, but my whole life. My confidence has gone through the roof in a short 3 days.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop it. I want you to hear the words, hear clearly the words this gentleman said. He said that I have helped him, not just with stuttering, but with the whole life. His confidence has gone through the roof. This is what he said, okay? Oh, I was talking and you didn't see me. Okay, his confidence has gone through the roof. Did you hear that? Now listen to the next part. What he is saying. Let me go to YouTube and let him talk. Okay, what's the next point?
And I am really excited. I can't believe it. This is awesome. I can talk to people outside my house.
Did you hear what he said? He said, I can talk to people now. I can talk to people outside of my house. That was all new to him, because for 30 years of his life, he thought that something was broken in him, that he was an incurable, poor stammerer, a genetic freak. Something was wrong with him. He was convinced in this disinformation. Okay, listen to what else he said.
And I want to talk to girls, maybe get a girlfriend, maybe marriage someday.
Okay, did you hear that? He is now confident that he wants to talk to the girls. He wants to establish a relationship, finally get a girlfriend at 34 years old. He's finally going to have a girlfriend because he's not afraid that when she talks to her, she's going to laugh at him or she's going to give him a strange look. Why are you talking like this? Okay? And she is even thinking about marriage someday. Okay, continue listening.
I have a new vibe. It feels like I'm invincible. Like, it just feels like I'm able to talk and say what I want. I feel the stutter is gone.
Okay, so let's talk about it a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna switch back from Instagram to my image. Okay, if someone is still watching, please understand, this is what I do. And I do it in only 3 days, or today, even less. Today, I offer anyone to join my program, my school, for only 1 day course. because this is what I do. I know how you can stop stuttering. I know for sure. I am not speculating. I am not saying maybe you're gonna stop stuttering. No, I know you will. Okay? You will be just like all these students that I'm showing, like a very brief compilational, very brief before, after, before, after. So let me see what's going on, okay, YouTube. Okay, you're with me, right? You're still with me. Thank you, Samsanga. Okay, so now, Samsanga, you will see the next student. And of course, these are not the only students I've had in 2 years. Of course not. I just have selected the most typical ones and also the ones who asked me, who didn't ask me to cover their faces. There was only one, the girl, 12-year-old girl. Yeah, her mother asked me and I said, okay, no problem. But I just wanted you to see that what I do works for any age, any gender. It doesn't matter how old you've been struggling. You can begin speaking like everyone else on the planet just in 3 days. Of course, you're not gonna say words that you didn't know before. You met me, you would have to learn those words, but you will know what to do. You will know. But let's continue. So now the next student you see, here we go. This is, I believe, also a 12-year-old kid. And he, let me fix it in StreamYard. Let me make it a little bigger. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I want to make it bigger. I want to make it like this now, okay? Very big. So now you see this little kid. When he came to me, the mother, I mean, if you go and subscribe to my YouTube, you will see the video about this little kiddo from Australia. The mother had her older daughter in speech therapy for stuttering for about 10 years. And then this one grew up and also started to stumble. And she also took him to speech therapist. And guess what happened? This kid was also in speech therapy for 6-7 years. And the mother is saying in the video, please go and watch it. Subscribe to my YouTube video and watch it. How the mother says that both children were in speech therapy for 17 years combined. And then they both came to me and they both started speaking absolutely normally, like everyone on the planet, in only 3 days. Please understand. You see, this is the younger brother. So watch how he was speaking when he came to me, and then in 3 days. Watch.
I want to stop with the when I started to speak accurately on the first day, and I was ecstatic about it. I was relieved because I was sick of stuttering. Well, thank you, you found this thing, and without it, I wouldn't be speaking accurately right now.
Okay. So once again, guys, this is only a 12-year-old teenager, a little kiddo. Please understand, okay? So if you want to be living stutter-free and enjoying your life, there is no other way. You gotta unblock your mind. You gotta learn what does it mean to speak naturally, to speak normally. What does it mean? What does it mean when you say, I stutter? What is it that you are doing that is wrong? What makes you making mistakes? Please and please and please, you need to awaken from this nightmare. You need to understand what it is to speak without making mistakes, to speak without stuttering. And when you understand how to speak, it takes only 3 days or even less, 1 day, okay? And you will begin speaking just like this, my students, okay? So let's continue. Let's look at the next student. Let me see who is the next student. I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to explain it, okay? So, okay. Now you're going to see his older sister, as I told you, that this kid came to me after his older sister, the mother of 2 children, younger children. First, she came to me, okay? And this is, I'm gonna, okay, that's her. Okay, this is her. So let's begin. This is the mother of 2 young children, 20, I don't remember, 24 or something. This is how old she is. And she also lives, of course, in Australia. So I want you to see this. Let's go. Okay, where is it? I gotta go to YouTube and click. Okay, day number 1.
I feel like I'm always like about to just it's just not going to come out the way I want it to, and it always makes me have like anxiety in my chest and my heart rate goes boom, 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 boom.
Okay, did you understand what she said? That she cannot speak. It always feels that nothing good is coming out from her mouth, and she has a huge anxiety, and her heart begins to beat like crazy. Okay, so okay, thank you, Thera Sutton. Thank you for joining. Okay, so let's continue. This is day number 3.
Of course, thank you so much. You're just a beautiful person. I just really like you so much. Right now, I feel so in control, so confident. I realize the power of words. This is who you are talking. You're hiding yourself. So who I truly am. You need to do this course so you can be free to be you. You need to do this for yourself, for others to know you. You have something amazing to give to the world.
Yes, I agree with her. And I'm going to switch again to this, and I'm going to go back to this little mother of 2. I'm going to switch. Okay. So did you hear what she just said? You need to do this course. You need to fix your life. You need to be you. Stop apologizing for whatever stuttering. Stop apologizing. Stop feeling bad about yourself. It's time you grow your self-confidence. It's time you become confident in your speech. Hi, Black Stove 77. Thank you for joining. Today we are I'm demonstrating a new video compilation that I just posted. I created and posted to YouTube. Thank you very much for joining. Mervek Bakatakar, I can't, of course, read it, but thank you guys, thank you. Today I'm doing something I've never done. I am simply playing my video and explaining to you what's in the video, because it is so important. If you are a person who stutters, stammers, clutters, or simply has a hard time speaking in public, you're shy, you want to shy away from speaking, let me get myself back on the screen. If you are one of this person, because they say that speaking in public, fear of speaking in public is the worst fear on the planet. People are always, a lot of people are fearful of speaking in public, and they are shy away. They go like refuse to make presentations when they are adults already. They have their work, and they have a chance to make a presentation in front of their management, for example. This is the latest student I had from Saudi Arabia. He told me, I had a chance to present in front of the management, and then I refused because I was ashamed of my speech. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to take this chance. And then I realized this is a problem. I could have done a presentation. I could have gotten a raise. I could have gotten a better job, but I refused to do it. Why? All because I am afraid to make mistakes in my speech. All because I'm fearful. This is how you gotta stop being who you're not born to be. You're born to be amazing. You're born to be just like this girl you see, her face on your screen. Here we go. I'm going to show this part of the video right here for my Instagram viewers. You are just like this girl inside, the same soul. She didn't like herself. She didn't think she was capable of speaking well, and she was always shy. She was afraid to even ask. She told me, "Hi, Greek meat guy. Thank you for joining." She was afraid to even ask, where is the item in the store? She told me this story. She wanted to know, she wanted to try out the new food item, polenta. I remember that was the name of it. And she could not buy this product in the store because she didn't know where it was. Why? She simply was afraid to ask a salesperson, where is polenta? And only after she took my class, she finally found this product. She came to a salesperson and asked, "Excuse me, could you please tell me where I can find polenta?" And the salesperson simply took her to the aisle where this polenta was for sale. And she found it, and she bought it, and she tried it. You see, life becomes so simple when your speech works. But let's continue. Let me show the next part. Okay, let me do it this way so you can see it bigger. Let me go here. Listen to the next very short story. The next student, honestly, I forgot where he was from. It was last year. I don't remember the name of his country. I simply don't remember. I hear that he's speaking with an accent, but I don't remember what country he's from. But just watch his face, how he's speaking, before and then after. Does the stutterer, or was she just shy to speak? We're going to talk about Marvek. Yes, okay, I'm going to answer this question after we watch the next video, okay? Something I did. Okay, so bear with me, please. Let's watch the next video. Day number 1.
This course was very helpful for me. I have a very good experience, and now I can see whatever I want to see. So I am very happy that I took this course and I corrected my speech, and now I can speak in a normal way.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right here. Again, let's discuss. How did you like the speech before and after? Just compare. Thank you so much, Dentev Poetry. Oh, poetry, love it. Okay, let's talk about it. So this gentleman could not say 50% of the words. And all he did, because he hated himself, he hated to hear his own voice. all he did, he would run away from his words. Instead of learning how to say these words, moving his tongue, adjusting his tongue to saying this word accurately, he was running away from these words. And every time he would begin speaking, he would be speaking like this. You saw it. Word. Before he would move his tongue, he would do all kinds of movements that don't belong in this word. He's not supposed to move his tongue in this way, okay? So to answer your question, Marek, I'll just do Marek, okay? So your question was, does the stutterer, or was she just shy to speak? No, no. Of course she was shy to speak, but there is a reason why she was shy to speak. The reason she was shy because she didn't know how to do it accurately. She had a very bad experience when she was young. She didn't speak well. Okay, let me go to StreamYard again and make sure that you guys can see me. Okay, she did not know how to speak well. As I explained, when you don't know how to do something well, guess what? You become shy doing this. I've used this example in many of my live videos. I'm going to use it again. Imagine you don't know how to dance. You know you are a clumsy dancer. You've never ever adjusted your body to dance beautifully, to move your body in kind of harmony so it would look nice, okay? You've never done this before. Just imagine, okay? And then one day you come to a party and it's your birthday party, for example, and everyone tells you, hey, come on stage, come on stage and dance for us. They play the music and they go, yes, come on, don't be shy, come on. Of course you're shy. Are you nervous? Yes, you're nervous. Are you shy? Yes, you're shy. You don't want. You kind of are not sure how to do it because you know if you're going to begin doing it, you're going to be clumsy and people may even laugh at you. Okay? This is exactly what happens. All people who stutter are shy. This is totally normal. Yes, they are. Why are they shy? Because they don't know how to speak well. They haven't had experience of speaking well. They don't know how to do it. Because when we know how to do something well, we just do it. Okay? Thank you so much for your likes, guys. Thank you. Anas, thank you for joining again. Okay, I got a question on YouTube. Is stutter a sickness? Because I feel sick whenever I am required to speak in public. This is a very good question. And it also indicates that you, Samsangwa, still believe a lot of disinformation. Okay. If you want to call stuttering a sickness, then just ask yourself a question. If it is a sickness, could you please point to the place where the sickness is? Where is it? Do you have your tongue? Is your tongue sick? Is your lungs sick? Are your lungs sick? Do you have a brain exactly as everyone else? Yes, you do. Where is this sickness? If people look at you, they will say, you look exactly the same as everyone else. What's going on with you? What's wrong with you? The problem with all people who stutter is very simple. They're not sick. They're not ill. Nothing is broken in their physiological body. Nothing is broken. They have exactly the same brain. They have exactly the same tongue, lungs. They have exactly the same carbon dioxide. It actually doesn't even belong to them, carbon dioxide that we will use to say words, playing our speech instrument, okay? What's wrong with you? Then what's wrong, ma'am? You are an uneducated user of your musical instrument called speech pipe. This is what you have inside of your body. It's built inside of your body. It's called speech pipe. This is how I call it. The model of this bicycle horn is very, very similar to the construction of our speech instrument that we have built inside of us. Because people do not see it, they become confused. This is why there are so many speculations what speech is, what stuttering is. You gotta understand, my dear friends, you simply are not sick. You are not educated. You have not tuned your instrument to say accurately any word, or I can say to play any word, because every word is a melody of your voice. Thamsangwa. Whatever we say, I say Thamsangwa. This is a melody of my voice. I just played on my instrument. And if my tongue is not adjusted to playing to this word, most likely I'm not even saying it correctly, because I don't know, I've never heard this name before, and I'm reading it, maybe I'm not even reading it correctly. I am reading it according to the way I see it with my eyes, and my tongue is adjusted to reading Thamsangwa. Okay, I did it according to my training of my tongue. Am I reading it correctly or not? I don't know. You can tell me. You can write to me. But the bottom line, you have to understand, you're not a sick person. You're simply a beginner. You are a beginner. You have some gaps in your memory, in the memory of your tongue. You may say some words, other words you cannot say. It's simply gaps in the memory. And when I say memory, I don't just mean memory here in your mind. It's the memory of your ear. Memory, you may not know how some words are sounding correctly. Okay, like for example, you know you're not saying it correctly. Exactly. In fact, I am laughing. Yeah, of course. And that's what happens. When people who stutter do the way they speak, others are laughing because it's funny, okay? But you, if you don't want others to laugh at you, you need to adjust your tongue to move it in the way so the word would sound in the way it sounds, in the way other people say it. And this is what I'm referring to, the ear memory. I've never heard your name. I have no idea how to say it. I have no idea how to move my tongue. So I do not have three types of memory. I do not have a memory of my eyes. I look at it, I read it, but it's wrong because I don't know how to read your name, okay? I use my eyes, I see it, but I don't know how to use my tongue, although I see the letters, okay? No memory of my eyes, no memory of my ears. I've never heard how this name sounds, and no memory of my tongue. I don't know how to say your name. Thamsanga. Maybe I'm doing it right. Better now. Thamsangwa. Okay? So once again, you're simply the beginner. You are in the beginning of learning how to move your tongue. Unfortunately, at some moment, at some point in your life, you did not learn. You just stopped speaking. at some point of your life. It happens. There are many, many reasons in our today's crazy world when children stop speaking, okay, at some point. And you did it, Tamsankwa. You stopped speaking much. You started being silent. You decided, I don't want them to laugh at me as a young child, and you stopped speaking. You stopped adjusting your tongue to say all the words accurately, to play all the words on your speech instrument, and you still don't know how to do it. You're still a beginner, a speech learner, the beginner who still learns to speak. But unfortunately, you are not even learning. You're running away. You want to be silent. You don't want to speak. Okay. So someone just wrote to me on Instagram, excuse me, I was wondering what your profession is. Are you a speech therapist? Thank you so much for this question, Anna. I'm no longer a speech therapist, but I was. I used to be a conventional speech therapist for 30 years of my life in 2 countries, in 2 languages, 30 years of my life. This is why I'm so passionate about what I do, because I know what's going on with my, no longer mine, but in the profession. I know what all speech therapists have been trained to believe and to do when people who stutter come to them. Annas, oh no, it's not Annas, Mervek probably. Okay, I no longer have any affiliations with conventional speech and language therapy pathology. I no longer deal with them because unfortunately they are too complacent. They don't want to learn. I mean, I cannot say about all of them, but they believe that people who stutter are genetic freaks. They believe that something is wrong with you. This is what they believe. They've been trained to believe this. Okay? And they believe that there is nothing you can do but accept it, keep limping in your speech for the rest of your life, or keep coming to them. And they are going to give you all kinds of crutches. So you would be limping in your life. When I say crutches, it's all kinds of techniques, strategies, methods to speak. And the more techniques you learn, the worse your speech becomes. Only Merv is fine. Okay, Merv. Thank you. So, Merv, if you have been trying any techniques to speak, this simply blocks your normal speech. Normal speech. It blocks your normal speech. This is why you cannot speak. It doesn't matter what technique. It doesn't matter. Speech therapists, speech pathologists, psychologists, neurologists, psychiatrists, and other people who have had medical training, they all believe that you are sick. That you are sick, Tamsankwa. Do you understand me? And guys, you better ask questions, because if you don't, I'm going to continue showing my video, which I probably will do right now. Continue. I just want to kind of boast in front of you. I want you to see, because I am very visual myself. And when I see with my own eyes, when I hear with my own ears, then I begin believing. This person kind of gives credibility. I get credibility with this person. Okay. So once again, I'm no longer a speech therapist, pathologist, but I do know what this profession is about, because I have been in this profession for 30 years of my life. And almost 10 years now, I have been teaching people to speak, not therapy. It's a very simple 3-day education course, very intensive. Yes, in 3 days or even 1 day, I intensively unblock, remove all the blocks from the mind of my students, and then explain to them how the instrument works, and they begin using this instrument in the way all people on the planet are using it. And their stuttering goes away instantly. They're making progress not in days, in hours. By hour, they're adjusting their tongue, their instrument, to be used in a way how all people on the planet are doing. And their speech becomes perfect. It takes only 3 days, okay? And for some people, it's only 2 days. Okay, guys, you know what? I all want you to let me know, the ones who are watching, when I am playing the video and you are watching the video, could you please let me know if you can see it, or if I should adjust the sound? Maybe I should make it a little bit softer. Let me know, because I really want you to understand the words my students are saying. So let's go to the next student now, okay? Next student. So we have seen this. Okay, let me switch my Instagram back. Okay, let's go to the next student. Okay, this is a relatively recent student from the United States. She is a very special lady. She is a jazz singer. She's a beautiful singer. She even sang for me during the class, okay? But she kept refusing to go to audition because she couldn't get audition interview. I'll talk about it. And look at the way, let me fix, I want you to see me. Look at the way she is demonstrating her abilities to read. Simply, I asked her to read dictionary, just single words. Look at the way she acts. Look, it's just heartbreaking. And then just in 3 days, look at her confidence. Look how beautiful she is. Okay, let's go.
Flower. It's just so hard, like this struggle. It just like won't come out.
You opened my eyes to what stuttering is and why a person stutters. Things I never really knew my whole life. Thank you for your insight and your time, your knowledge. Thank you for teaching me and to opening my eyes to a whole new world of my speech.
Okay, that's the next one. We're not yet. Let's talk about this one. Okay, so did you see how beautiful she became? Did you see it? I mean, I see it hundreds of times. With every student, I see a humongous transformation, huge transformation. I see it every single time, okay? And of course, if she, for example, didn't know how to say like words at all, of course she wouldn't be as beautiful. She would have to learn words first. Okay, but she just had a bad experience before and she learned, okay, this is too good to be true, but with the evidence of the video so amazing, others are worse than even me, I believe I'll be helped. Of course, I can help anybody, but it is your choice to help yourself. It is your choice. People come to me and say, Anna, help me, and then they don't come to me. What can I do? You have to come to me. You have to request a consultation, which is free. Can you hear it? free 20-minute video call. You request a free video call, and then I'll give you all the numbers. I'll explain what the options are, how much you have to collect. Of course, you gotta work to gain money, to earn money. Without money, nothing is gonna work in this world. You will be continuing to struggle. Of course, you need money, because government that supports who? Speech and language therapists. The government supports them. They do not support me, not yet at least, okay? I'm hoping that it's gonna happen soon, but not yet. Guys on Instagram, you are watching me. I see people are watching, but for some reason there are no questions on Instagram. I have questions coming only from Facebook, not even from YouTube today. I'm surprised. Anyway, so you saw what happens to people people come to me at the different level. Some of them cannot say one word. Others are speaking fine. I even sometimes ask, why did you come to me? Your speech is totally fine. You're not even making mistakes. I'm asking them. And they say, yeah, it's because I know that you know that I stutter and I'm confident with you. But when I'm in front of strangers, I begin making mistakes. Lala, I've heard it all, guys. I've heard it. Please understand that I work with people from all walks of life. The beginning is always, if you are not happy in the way you speak, if you are afraid to speak, if you do not like your own voice, if you substitute words, if you refuse a chance to make a presentation at work, if you are afraid that the teacher may ask you, you're hiding behind the backs of your classmates, if you are alone because you don't want to talk and you want to make friends, if you are about to kill yourself, because I work a lot with people who come to me and they are ready to commit suicide. They're suicidal. If you are like this, if you hate yourself, if you are not pleased with your work, you want to get a better job, if you're afraid you're never going to have a job of your dream, if you are afraid for your future, that you are never going to have a family, you're never going to have children, or if you're fearful of having children who will stutter, you gotta come to me, my dear. Come to me. It's time. We live in an amazing, amazing time when all our dreams become reality. I am here to create, together with you, create your success story. And I always give 100% success guarantee. Do you record, okay, let me see what's written here. Do you record everybody during the 3-day course? Because I am a very private person and I don't want my face being shown on social media. You know what? LAE 1997. All people who come to me, most of them come and they say these words. I'm such a private person. I don't want to be on social media. And you know what, my dear? This is not what you are here in this world for. You're here to shine. You're here to show off. Look at me. Everybody look at me. I'm so cool. I have so many good things to share with the world. Listen to me. Everyone listen up. But when they come to me, they say, I'm private. I want to hide under the table. I want you to see me. So, of course, we are very much into privacy. And if you were with me from the beginning, I demonstrated there was one 12-year-old girl, 12-year-old. Of course, the mother was worried about her. And she asked me, Anna, please cover her face. And I did. I covered her face. And I don't mention her name anywhere. I'm very, very much into privacy. I don't release any private information about my students. Okay? But this is a big problem in so-called stuttering community. They all want to be private. And even when they come to me, they say, Anna, thank you so much. It's amazing. Keep doing your work. I'm so thankful for your work. I'm la la la. They just give me, go watch my video, subscribe to my YouTube, okay? Lay 1998. Subscribe to my, maybe Lee, I don't know how to read your name. Subscribe to my YouTube and watch the videos. But I can't use my students to run everywhere and scream, everyone take Anna's class, everyone. I took her class a year ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago. Why? Because they don't want people to even know that they had this problem. They don't want others to know. They sometimes tell me, Anna, I don't want to see my face stuttering. I don't want to hear myself stuttering. Please, I don't want. I'm like, don't watch the video. Nobody forces you. I'm going to cover your face, but don't watch it. Don't. Okay? But yes, to answer your question, I record each and every student. It's my record. It's the record of our company. We keep our records. It's a video records. Because if someone in a year comes to me and says, you didn't do a good job, here is the record. I did a good job. It's what you did do. You didn't do. Okay? So it's the public, it's my record of our company. But if there is a whatever need, I can only prove that I did my work with 100% success. Okay, how much is the course, ma'am? You know what, my dear, I never talk about money on public because in different times, the different costs. During COVID, there was a drop of the price. No COVID, less of a price, bigger price. When we live in a normal life, I'll just tell you in a very simple way. I teach, and what I teach is priceless. It's priceless. And what I charge from the average price what speech therapists charge, no more. For the amount of time I give, it's the same. Even cheaper, actually. Go watch my latest video on YouTube about the guy from Saudi Arabia. He actually was a very smart guy. And he said that when he counted, he estimated the time I gave to him with the cost that he has to pay when he goes to speech therapist. It's actually cheaper. I stay with my students until they are 100% success, guaranteed. I stay with my students. I never leave. I will stay with you until you say, Anna, thank you so much. I got it. I'm going to begin my new life. That's how I work. Okay, I'm extremely passionate about my work. And don't forget, I used to be a therapist. And most therapists go to this profession, because they have a big heart. And they really want to help people from the big heart. Okay? So once again, Tam Sangha, if you want to ask questions, I am available. Send your Skype request to me. It's Anna Deeter, no gaps, as one word on Skype. If Skype is not available in your country, it happens. You can find me on Zoom. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me anywhere. Anything that is available in your country. And it has a video conference call option. Contact me there. We'll chat with you. I will chat with you, and I will answer all your questions. Okay, so LAE, I hope you understand. Even if I am being censored, you know what, my dear, censored. This is all BS. I don't know what country you're from. By the way you are writing, your writing is good. You probably are from some English-speaking country. I don't know, UK, Canada, United States. Yeah, thanks for your answer. Yes. So being censored is, again, it's just BS. There is no privacy today in this world. Big Brother is watching us. Have you ever noticed, you know what, I noticed it. I'll tell you a funny story that happens with me. I am a health freak. I'm an old young lady, and I'm all into healthy way of eating. I understand that less we eat, the healthier we are. I do my best to eat very less, to drink very less, and to sleep as less as I can. I do my best, but of course I cannot get rid of food at all. I do sometimes, like a couple days in a row, no food, no drink. I feel wonderful, and then I know I have to eat. So this is just a little part about me. But today I went to my favorite restaurant. It's called the Christopher's. Okay, Christopher's. Christopher's Kitchen. I am just advertising them in area Palm Beach Gardens, I think. Okay. So this is a restaurant where they prepare raw vegetable food or fruit, but it's all raw. It's not cooked. I don't eat anything cooked. Okay. So, hey, Adam. Yay. Good to see you, Adam, here. Okay. So once again, thank you for your comment. Adam just wrote inspiring. Yes. Adam, what I'm doing here, I'm actually showing my video today that I just created and just commenting about it and taking questions about it. Yeah, Tamsankwa, yes, WhatsApp works with me. Yes. So I went to the restaurant today, Christopher's Kitchen, and I just sat down together with my husband, and all of a sudden he shows me his phone. I'm like, what is this? He received the message. Are you in Christopher's Kitchens? This is what people say about Christopher's Kitchens. I'm like, what? How do they know we are here? And you're talking about being censored, being private. If you have your phone, that's it. You are being watched by the Big Brother. Don't even have any dream that it's any other way. You are being censored. You are being watched. This is a new world we're entering. This is why if you have something to hide, you better make sure you don't have anything to hide. I don't have anything to hide. You know, I don't care because I am a very extremely honest person. And I don't care about privacy. I got nothing to hide. Okay, so let's continue with my agenda today because I don't see any more questions. So my dear people on Instagram, you're still watching me. So let's go with what I'm doing. Let's go to my, okay, StreamYard. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. Actually, I'm gonna go big one, big screen. So the next student, the first day when he came to me, the next student, I could not even understand him. What country was he from? From somewhere from Europe, Sweden, or I forgot. So some European country. Okay, I think he came to me last year. Okay, so watch how he spoke. Day number one, he ran like a crazy man, like, you know, they say chicken with head off, right? That's expression. Look, watch. And then 3 days later. Yes. Okay, thank you for joining, JD. Just bear with us. Watch the video right now and let me know if you can hear and see it well.
My speech.
Okay.
I just feel something that's holding me back. And for a very long time, I used to go and claim this for my reasons for being held back. I used to hide behind my stammer. I used to to blaming for so many things that I feel I have not achieved in life thus far. But from this day onwards, there's no more excuses. So I feel like you've given me some superpowers, that's how the feeling is. It's like I had this anchor that was pulling me down and I could not move, and now it's removed. And not only can I swim, I can actually fly now. I feel light, I can do whatever I set my mind to. It's a feeling of liberation.
Okay, not there yet. This is the next one. I mean, everyone is the same result, okay? You gotta understand the result is always the same. I have different students, but the result is always the same. Okay, let me go back to me. Okay, did you hear what this student said? He said it. It came from his mouth. He said that he feels that I've given him some superpower. Okay, superpowers. And when you go to my YouTube, guys, you see what I'm doing. Yes, hi, happy Diwali. Okay, I'm guessing you are from India, right? I don't know really what Diwali is, but happy day for you too. So this was my student. And by the way, JD, the next student will be from India. Stay with me, okay? You're gonna see it. How the person from India got liberated, got just rid of stuttering in only 3 days, okay? So, and also the student, European student, the one you see on your screen on YouTube and Facebook, he said, I felt that was the feeling of liberation. This is exactly what I do, guys. When will you understand? You need to get liberated. You need to be free, being liberated. Let me fix this a little bit. Yeah, I just don't like when head is cut. I'm a perfectionist in everything, okay? My husband always makes jokes about me. Anna, you need to call your profession not speech educator, but speech perfectionist. And that's exactly what I do. I love perfection in speech. Every word has given to us by God. It's a gift of God. It has to be perfect. And we can't do it. That's the beauty of it. You can say any word beautifully. Yes, you can. I've seen it close to 400 times right in front of my eyes. Here you see just a few examples. Okay, so are you ready? Let's watch the guy from India. I love him to pieces. Such an amazing guy. Listen to what he has said on the very first day of the class and then 3 days later. I'm not going to stop the video. Okay, let me make it big here. And let me go to here and let me push this button. I'm still pushing too many buttons. Okay.
I have a stuttering problem. I have tried various speech therapists and other courses, but things have just stayed the same. What I found about this program is that it is very basic and simple. The course was very efficient in letting me know where I should change the way I speak, how I should do it, and what I need to know.
Okay. I want you guys to ask questions. What you just saw. Because most of the time, people watch it and they go, it cannot be true. It cannot be true. This is why I have decided to make a compilation. Before, after, before, after, before, after. What do you mean it cannot be done? Yes, it can. It can. Don't believe those who say that you cannot do it. Those who say that it cannot be done in only 3 days, they're very negative people, very negative. I am an extremely positive person. I believe in humans. I believe in the best thing, the best creation on the planet. To me, it's still a human being. Sometimes I doubt it, when I see what people do. Okay, yes, Adam, that's miraculous. Of course, I know. This is what I do every single time. Why? Because I know what it is. I see what normal speech is. I see clearly what is our speech instrument, how it's supposed to be used. And when you learn how to do it, you begin speaking just like everyone else. Ask questions, because if you don't ask, I'm going to continue showing you videos. You tell me, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to continue showing? No questions, I'm going to continue. You have time to ask your questions. Okay, JD, did you see this guy is from India? The one you just saw. I have educated a lot of people from India. Some of them have worked extra jobs. Some of them have applied for bank loans. Some of them have borrowed money from their parents. I mean, I work with different walks of life. I am tired of people saying this is impossible. You got to understand, it is impossible for those who say it's impossible. I like it. More videos. And by the way, it's available. Go join my YouTube. It's one video that I am running right now. It's uploaded to YouTube. I have close to 400 videos. Will you understand it? Okay, yes, Adam, thank you. Let's do more videos. So I'm going to do a video like this, and I'm going to go. I forgot who is the next one. I'm not going to explain anything. I'm going to explain after you watch.
Because I'm so unsure about I was sure about myself. I don't trust myself, so it gets very overwhelming because and I what it's I don't know, it's hard.
I want to stop for a second. I want to comment. Please understand what you just saw. It's a totally different form of stuttering. Totally different. You saw that she probably didn't make too many mistakes. But what did she say? Did you hear what she said? Did she say anything? She was just, nothing. She has said nothing. This is a totally different form of stuttering. This is, I call it neurotic stuttering. Someone just asked me here, a person who stutters cannot speak because he's shy. Yes, she is very shy, but there was a reason she was shy. And I helped her to see the reason. I helped her to unblock her mind from this shyness, from lies that she believed. She believed she was this small. She believed others were big and she was this small. She believed there was something wrong with her. She hated her own voice. That's what she told me. I hate to hear my voice. She hated herself. She was so embarrassed with her own speech. That's why you saw she didn't even look at me. She was looking away, saying some words. She didn't say anything. Hey, Dan, thank you so much for joining. You know, I just explained what happened to us today in Christopher's Kitchens when someone sent you the link, remember? No, I mean the message. Are you at Christopher's Kitchen, remember? Yeah, I just shared it with someone. Anyway, let's continue. So you saw this lady before, right? Now look, the whole different look. Look at the way I'm going to go back a little bit. So this is like all like this, right? Not even looking. Now look at the person. Confidence goes through the roof. I want you to see it. Okay, let me make it big so you could see it. And let's go. Let me turn it on.
went down and talked to my family almost all day. I want to say thank you to you for giving me such valuable information. You helped me to raise.
You know what? I'm going to stop for a second because I forgot to push the button for my Instagram friends. You didn't see the beginning. I want you to see it. Okay, not yet. Here. Okay, let's begin. So that's what you saw in the beginning, right? Okay, I needed to turn the light upstairs. Okay, that's okay. You can see still. Let's go.
I went down and talked to my family almost all day. I want to say thank you to you for giving me such valuable information. You helped me to raise a lot of confusion. I'm just grateful for finding you.
Okay, this is already the next one. Okay, so let's talk about what you just saw. Okay, let me go back to so you could see me right here. Okay, and I'm gonna get back the lady you just watched. Okay, that's her. So StreamYard, okay. So let's talk about this case. In case you don't have any questions, I will, yeah, no questions. Or someone just wrote, I like that you do so many live streams and also videos with so many information, so much information. Guys, information is free. My time is not. I am giving information left and right to everyone. There is no secret. It's all very simple, but you have to come to me because what works to you a little bit, you cannot completely remove all your blocks, all your mental blocks. You need to come to the teacher. You gotta understand you're just beginners. You're beginning to learn to speak. So this girl, beautiful girl, hardworking girl, she started working, she said, when she was 16. Look how young she is. And she came to me. She didn't ask her parents to pay for her. She made money herself. Little girl. Yes, she lives in Sweden, but she worked, sorry to say this, she worked her ass off. She worked so hard to earn the money because she wanted it. And by the way, in a few days, I'm going to begin working with her brother. He already came to me, and he started a company, he started working, and he earned the money. He's ready now to come in the classroom, okay? Because her brother stutters even more severely, okay? You gotta understand. Okay, I'm gonna read what I have. Tam Sanka, okay, at the age of 21, I will be beginning to speak. Oh, God. You know, it depends on you. I don't know how old you are. You could have started speaking at the age of 5, 6, 7. It all depends when you come to the teacher that can teach you. Can. I don't want to blame speech therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists. I don't want to blame them. They're good people. I don't want to say anything bad about them. What I'm doing, I'm simply offering 100% success guaranteed solution. This is what I do. This is my work. I offer solutions. So I have a solution. You come to me, of course, we exchange, you pay, you give me the money, okay? And I give you the solution. And I guarantee 100% success. And there are different options. Wherever you are comfortable to go with, you can begin with a short time when I spend with my student 2 to 3 hours. The price is similar, very close to what speech therapists charge. I don't go any bigger. And the difference is speech therapists don't give you any guarantee. And they tell you that you're going to continue Stutter for life. And I give 100% guarantee that if you go with me, you're going to be stutter-free, because I will explain to you what your problem is exactly, why you're making mistakes, and you're going to become smart. You're going to wise up. Then it will be up to you to learn skills, of course, if you're going to spend with me not enough time. But you still can do it. If you are smart, you can do it. Okay? So I never spoke properly. I'm now 21 years old, still have blockages. I'll definitely work with you. What country are you from, Tamsanga? By the name, you're probably somewhere from Africa, maybe? I don't know. So tell me what country are you from? So let me see what else. Lie 1997, Lie or Lee, I don't know how to read. I learned so many things about speech from your free videos. Thank you so much for these words. Thank you. South Africa, yeah. So I have worked a lot, not a lot, but with quite a few people from Africa, from South Africa, yes. One of them I love to pieces. And by the way, if you come to me, I now recently have an idea to create playlists by country because I have so many people. I can create like video playlists, people from Africa, people from India, people from Canada, people from the United States of America. I'm thinking about doing it. It's actually probably not a bad idea because it's easier, of course, for you to relate to people that speak kind of the same accent with you. But I don't care what country you're from. Okay, thank you so much for joining Sercel and something else. Sercelanistergo. I have no idea what your name sounds, okay? Sers, or cares, whatever. Okay, let's continue. I have one more person that I want you to listen to, and this person is from Canada, but I think he moved to Canada just recently, and he speaks with a little accent. Don't ask me. I think from Spanish-speaking country. From the Game of Thrones to show low. I don't understand. You know, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm the old generation. I don't watch this Game of Thrones and stuff. Yeah, I understand. I've heard it, of course, but I'm so much into saving people's life, to liberating people, to helping people, holding their hand, making them free. I've been doing it for 10 years, writing books, doing live videos. I've been so much into this that I don't watch TV. Okay, and besides, I know that TV, all they show on TV is just someone's disinformation, someone's drama. I don't need that drama. I have my own life, okay? And if they didn't tell me that I have to wear a mask, I wouldn't even know about COVID, okay? Because I don't believe in it. I don't believe I need to wear a mask. Whatever. I'm not going to talk about it. So let's go. Are you ready? There is another video I'm going to show to you. Okay, Adam, are you still with me? Hopefully you are. Let's watch. So I'm going to switch my Instagram to seeing the screen. I am going to switch this thing to the whole screen, and I'm going to let you see it. So this is a gentleman from Canada, the next one. Watch.
For giving me such
Of course, not this one.
information. You helped me to raise a lot of confusion. I'm just grateful for finding you.
Okay, not this one, of course, but the next one.
I tend to apply the techniques that I have been learning during the last 10 years. Normal people, they look like, well, why this guy is talking like a robot, and so this is the kind of feedback people give me. The course was easy, it was enjoyable. Overall, it was fantastic. I could, for the first time, argue with someone, a stranger.
What he just mentioned, that was his task. I asked him after the second day of the class, go and argue with someone. Go talk to someone. Go get angry at someone. Go out and experience it. I needed him to experience it. And he did. And that's, now you see his smile. Okay?
And it was really nice. Yes, I am a normal person.
Okay. I don't need it. Okay. So let me go back to, woohoo, I want to watch it back. I want to go back to that gentleman you just saw and his beautiful smile. I create success stories, guys. This is my title. Okay, let me switch. Okay, so StreamYard. Here we go. This way. Let me repeat. My job is I create success stories. Each of the 400 students, maybe even more, I quit counting already. Together with my mentor, we have worked with over 10,000 people, probably more. I said we don't count anymore. It's probably close to 20,000 together with him. Because as you see, I share my information freely. I don't even know how many people have enjoyed the information they have received from me and they have fixed my speech. How many people have read my books? How many people have watched my live video lessons? How many people have benefited? I have no idea. Okay? This is why, please understand that this is all available. Adam, why do I know your name? Your name sounds very, very familiar. I'm talking now to the person on Facebook. Are you the one who was studying severely and then your parents took you to Michael Williams and you had to sell your electric guitar and then you took that course and it didn't work and then you bought my book, you read the book and you wrote me a very nice message that you finally fixed your speech? Adam, are you the one or I'm confusing you with someone else? I'm not sure. So let me know if I'm confusing you with someone else, then I apologize, okay? Because I did have this person never was my student, okay? All he did, he bought my book. He read my book and everything I was talking about, and he was listening to me for years. All of a sudden, everything made sense to him, and he fixed his speech, okay? So Adam just wrote, I love watching. Of course, watching is great, but when you let other people watch your example, when you are going to become a role model for others, when you're going to stop hiding from the world, when? You got to understand we all are one. We need to help each other. We need to support each other. What would you do if those people who you just saw said, I'm such a private person. Please don't make a video about me. Please don't share my success with anybody. How would you know? How would you get even a credibility of my words, of what I say is reality? How would you know? You gotta understand. Only by coming to me, saving your own life, liberating your own life, and becoming a role model for others, you can become an example for others. You can become an inspiration for others. And you, Adam, can fix the life of millions. But you prefer just to sit and watch and not to become a part of my work, of my mission. My mission is getting rid of stuttering from the planet of Earth, from the planet Earth. This is my mission. I want stuttering gone from this planet. It's a nightmare that we need to awaken as humanity, as the whole mankind. It's a huge, fat lie that too many believe in, okay? Sirs just asked the question, how much do you charge? You got to understand, I already answered this question, but I will go again. Please understand, I'm not going to talk about the money here because it doesn't make sense to talk about. What is a lot to you can be pretty affordable to someone else. And when you hear a big amount of money, you say, I'm not going to go there. But before you dismiss the thought of you being and living, enjoying your stutter-free life and being one of my students, you got to understand what it is. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Subscribe. Begin watching videos. Begin understanding that, yes, you can speak like everyone else on the planet and even much better. This is what I have heard from so many of my students, that they have become better, much better than those people who they talk to. I've heard so many times they would come to me or they would write to me, Anna, I never knew that my boss is such a stutterer. Anna, I never noticed that my father makes a lot of mistakes. So they become much more accurate speakers than people around them because they understand what is speech. What do they need to do to speak accurately? It's not about fluency. Please understand, this horrible word leads you to this nightmare called stuttering. Forget about fluency. You must be focused on a totally different thing. You know what this word is? It's called accuracy. Accuracy of each and every word, melody of your beautiful voice that you are playing on your speech instrument. Look, this is what you have for your speech instrument. Of course, your voice is much prettier than this ugly voice, but the way this instrument works, it's exactly the same how your instrument works. Okay? So I do not see any questions on Instagram. Any questions? So, sirs, if you want to know how much you need to invest in your speech education, in yourself, you don't invest in my life, you invest in your life. Because my life is my mission. I'm right now writing the next book. I thought I would never write any book again, but I am writing a book again because if I have written many books about how to correct, see, books like this, Correcting Speech of People Who Stutter. This is a guide for Etalon speech educators, okay? If I have written many books, so for example, this book, let me show it to you. This book, it's called One Lonely Climb to Success. It's free, by the way. You can go ahead, download it and read, okay? If I have written all these kind of positive books, this book, I could have called this book as How to Get Rid of Stuttering. How to Eliminate Stuttering. That's the title of the book. You know what I'm going to get? No, like this. Okay. So if you going to read this book, you're going to learn what you need to do even if you don't have any money right now, what you need to do to have enough money to have your speech education, to complete your speech education, and stop being a beginner. Beginner, you're just a beginner. You're not sick. You're not disabled. You're just in the beginning of learning how to speak. So I've written this book. I've written all the positive books. Now I am writing a negative book, believe it or not, a negative book which will be extremely helpful for Etalon speech educators, because I am up for, I've already created a business plan. I know how much money I'm going to need. I want to begin educating speech educators. I want to create a new industry, a new profession, Etalon speech education, Etalon speech educator. And of course, I need clone myself. I need to teach new professionals. I need to teach educators, facilitators, whatever. I have one friend who is very strong on Facebook. She works with children. She calls them late talkers with autism, and she calls it language facilitation. But yes, I'm kind of also facilitating, but I'm also removing mental blocks. It's a big, huge thing with people who stutter, who believe that they are nobody. They believe nobody understands them. They're kind of geniuses not understood. This is in the mind of every person who stutters. I'm genius, but people don't understand me because I do not speak. You may be a genius, but people don't know it. Because in order to show, to shine, and to show to the world your genius, you need to learn to move your tongue. You need to speak. Please understand this, okay? And I am here for that. So I'm writing my negative book. This book tells you how to never get rid of stuttering. It's my personal experience with one of my students who was so irrational, extremely irrational, who did not follow my instructions, but who I still made a success. I still did it. I hope so, because I haven't heard from him for a long time. And how I did it, I pushed this student to do the work, to complete the work of his tongue adjustment. I pushed him and he did it. Okay, guys, I've been on air for over an hour and a half. So thank you so much for watching me. I will be hopefully tomorrow as when available. I will be traveling tomorrow, but if I have a technical availability, I'm going to still do it. Okay? So, of course, I cannot bring my big computer with me, but I think I still can do it on my iPad. I'll look if this, what do you call it, StreamYard, I think it's going to work. If it does, I will do it. So, my dear Instagram friends, watch me. Tomorrow, I'm going to come up at this time. I have decided to come live at this time, hoping to see more English-speaking people. Because when I come up in the morning, I see people who don't really speak well English language. It's really not easy to work with this kind of people and communicate with them. Okay? So, sirs, by the way you ask question, guys, could you please just mention to me what countries are you from? I see that still a couple of people are with me. What countries are you from? Yes, thank you for joining me, Tamsan. One day I'm gonna hear your name and you're not gonna laugh at me because I'm still a beginner. I'm beginning to learn your name, okay? I never heard it, of course. Okay, thank you and talk to you tomorrow. If you have questions, just bring them to me. Bye-bye. Lots of love to you.